As we look back at the history of Durham through segregation, integration, or what have you, there is a lot of opportunities to share about the good old days.
The good old days, yes.
We had what we call the black middle class. One of the reasons that my family moved here is because Durham was where you could get a job, you could attend university, and African American people were empowered to challenge authority, to find our way to be self determined people. One of the first sit-ins was at the Royal Ice Cream Parlor in Durham, North Carolina. And you remember the old days before those highways that Durham was an intact community.
Yes, it was. We had the Black Wall Street, which was on Parish Street, the Regal Theater, the Biltmore Hotel. We had the Green Candle Restaurant. We had Mr. Jones, who was a donut man, had his own pastries and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we had all of that. It was a striving neighborhood and everything.
We had over 125 African American businesses. We had North Carolina Mutual Life Insurance Company, which was the largest owned and operated African American business in the world. On the weekends, we would go to the Durham Bulls game, and you had an opportunity to go and get the hot dog, popcorn, or whatever, and to see the camaraderie in the African American community was just awesome.
Mhm.
But as urban renewal came through, Durham began to transition because of Highway
147.
147. They surgically removed the African American businesses and they sold the design that it would be in our best interest. And they said, if you move, we're going to rehab the land and then we will bring you back in and your businesses will grow. And they never brought the businesses back. So, how do we find trust? We haven't found trust because it's still going on today in Durham and across this country. It's called gentrification. So, the outside investor come in, invest in the land, build new buildings, and run African Americans out of their land ownership.
Now, we have investors calling us 2 and 3 times a day,
Yes, sir.
asking us, I want to buy your property. But they don't want to give you what it's worth or
Yes.
what it's worth to you.
Yes, sir. And that's why it's so important to have conversations about the history, the legacy, the life of African American communities in Durham, North Carolina, and the Black Wall Street as we grew up and saw all of this around us. Because as the OJs had a song in the 70s says, we can't keep living like this.
You know, that's the best thing we can do is help each other out, lift each other up, and talk to the children. Tell them how things used to be.